Welcome back, friends, to The Pulse. I am David Harris Jr., and it's time for Are You Kidding Me? Yeah, that's what you're going to say when you see these topics. A socialist superstar, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, well, she's been told to pay nearly $3,000 for her night out at a 2021 Met Gala. The House Ethics panel said that AOC violated a gift rule by accepting a free Met ticket for her boyfriend and her designer dress at far below market value. Never mind that wearing a tax-the-rich dress to a Met Gala is like showing up to a vegan rally eating a cheeseburger. Now AOC says she's happy to pay the money and that it was all just an innocent mistake, you know. But isn't she really just a typical socialist, friends, expecting everything for free from other people? Well, joining me now to discuss is comedian Ben Rosenfeld. Ben, thank you for joining The Pulse this evening. What do you think? Do you think that it was just an innocent mistake from AOC? Or do you think maybe AOC thinks that she's just above the law?
Well, I think this is really sad, David, because AOC was going to use that money for political theater camp. You know, speaking on the House floor. And as you mentioned, her famous white gown literally said, "Tax the rich." Looks like the IRS read that as an invoice. Luckily, since becoming a congresswoman, her net worth has gone up by a lot. So AOC is going to be A-OK. And like you said,
AOC is going to be... Yeah, go ahead.
AOC accepted, like you said, almost $4,000 in apparel. She only paid $1,000. That's almost as good of a return as Nancy Pelosi's stock portfolio. Nancy would have close.
Not even close. I think Nancy's stock portfolio went up 54% last year. She beat most of the hedge funds. If I'm accurate, it's about 54%. What do you think? What do you think about the other Democrat attendees that were at the Met Gala? Do you think that they were? What do you think they were thinking when they saw AOC in that dress?
I mean, for those of the viewers that don't know, the Met Gala is the one night a year where rich people cosplay empathy. And I do think it's interesting that AOC was found to have violated House ethics rules by failing to fully pay for her outfit and accepting a free ticket for her partner. But doing nothing for years while drawing a government salary, not a violation.
Yeah, therein is the rub, exactly. Again, from bartender, if you don't know AOC's story, friends, she was a bartender. She got selected to be from a think tank that said, hey, we think we can, create a congressperson, a politician, and we want you to audition. And her brother actually put her name in. She shows up, boom, you got AOC, she's got a great gig. She shows up, doesn't know what she's talking about half the time, probably actually 95% of the time, and she's getting paid a lot of money. I also want to get your reaction on this story. After Stephen Colbert's liberal late-night show was canceled by CBS, a protest called We're With Colbert was planned at CBS headquarters to try to change the minds of the executives, but reports say it drew so few protesters that it fizzled out in minutes. So why aren't there more people protesting in the streets to keep Stephen Colbert's late-night show on TV? Where are they all at?
Yeah, well, to be fair, that's still more people than have ever watched Jimmy Kimmel. And I believe 20 protesters is what MSNBC would call a ratings bonanza. Apparently, I don't know if you saw this, David, but in the last 4 years, Colbert had 176 liberal guests on the show and only one Republican, David Letterman. And even Dave gave top 10 reasons to skip this rally. This rally fizzled in minutes. That's less time than it takes Nancy Pelosi to execute an options trade. 20 out of protest is sad, but in late night Nielsen math, that's a 2 share. And look, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm an independent, which is a lot like being a vegan in that I love telling everyone. But maybe I'm a little biased here because I've never got to do stand-up on the Colbert Show, although the booker has very graciously ignored my emails. And, I can sympathize. I can honestly I sympathize with Colbert because I don't always get a big crowd. Please catch me at New York Comedy Club Gramercy this Friday, 7 o'clock, or Westchester Comedy Club in Rye, New York next Thursday, or at the Met Gala. Never.
Yeah, maybe this weekend. Probably not the Met Gala. You know, here's some positive news. A good "Are you kidding me" moment that I want to show you. The Secret Service, they rolled out a Golf Force One, an armored golf cart designed to protect President Trump while he was out on the golf course in Scotland. And it looks like it came straight out of a Bond movie, James Bond. How does it feel to make you see the President of the United States enjoying himself and actually crushing it playing golf?
Yeah, I'm real glad we got this. The man loves golf. It helps him relax and get trade deals done. And, David, I hear this golf cart has state-of-the-art bulletproof glass, bomb-proof floors, and a fully functional McDonald's. Every time he hits a hole-in-one, he gets a fresh Filet-O-Fish. Now, I don't know if you saw, David, but this golf cart's add-on armor kit cost $190,000. That's $180K for the armor and $10K for the custom machine that dispenses Diet Coke. And fun fact, $190,000 is the actual retail price of 2 AOC Met Gala gowns, or 1 Hunter Biden art lesson. Another fun fact.
I wonder if AOC sold that tax the rich. I wonder if AOC sold that tax the rich dress to the highest bidder. There's probably some crazy liberal out there that really wanted it. They're like, I'll pay $250,000 for that dress. So sure, she's willing to pay back $3,000.
Yeah, and also, I don't know if you know, but that $190,000 golf cart originally cost $50, but then the steel tariffs kicked in. And one more fun fact, though, an earlier, I don't know if you heard this, an earlier prototype of this golf cart is actually what drove Bill Clinton around Epstein Island. Main difference is this one has no stains. And last thing to share with you, David,
I'm sure a big difference.
Breaking news, David, I have found, because, you know, if you do your own research, you can find anything, and I have actually found some of the Epstein list. Aaron Judge, Mookie Betts, and Juan Soto. Oh, sorry, wrong Epstein. That's Theo's list. This one traffics in overpriced outfielders.
All right, Ben Rosenfeld, brother, you're funny. If I was in New York, I'd come see you. Thank you for showing up and coming to the Pulse and bringing some humor. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having me, David.
Absolutely. Coming up, a rare personal moment with President Trump and his granddaughter aboard Air Force One. You won't want to miss this glimpse behind the scenes. Next.